Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard Reviews Children's Books. I am therefore Richard, and today I have for you The Inch-High Samurai, illustrated by, I'm going to butcher this, Shiro Kosamatsu, and retold by Ralph F. McCarthy. Okay, so obviously Japanese folklore about a couple that have their 1-inch child, and the child becomes a samurai. And this is a story that says, just because you're small or odd or abnormal, don't let it keep you down. So I've read a few of these books now. This is my favorite, because it's the one that says, hey, you know, just because you're short doesn't mean you can't be a samurai. This one did it. And again, it is a children's story. It's full of happiness and joy and good things, and there's that. It's a little too sugary sweet. But hey, this is a children's story. Moreover, this is a children's story that is meant to be very private for the child to read on their own. And you can tell that by the size of this book. It'd be very difficult for me as an adult to sit that child on my lap and read this tiny little book, because the words, I would have to bring them very close. So at very least, this would be a very intimate experience between yourself and a child, and maybe even an uncomfortable one because of the tight quarters. Or maybe you've got really good vision. That's also possible, but that's one of those things about this book. This is a book, it's designed for the child to have, the child to enjoy. So bear that in mind. It also has the writing in 2 languages, which is an aspect I like, particularly if you're trying to teach that child another language, like Japanese. I believe that's Japanese. I'm not dead sure, because I don't speak Japanese, but if you're trying to teach a child another language like Japanese, this is a great book to have, because it gives you the things in both languages, and they can, you know, they can read them in both, they can see the differences, and they can understand. And this is a wonderful book. Again, I enjoyed this book. I've enjoyed every book from this series. I think this is the best of them so far. This is the 3rd one I've read. I definitely recommend it, but understand the limitation. It is going to be difficult for you to enjoy this with your child. That's my opinion. And I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I am Richard Leland Neal.